All right, Chad. I just saw a new drama video get uploaded that says that Denims, Frogan, and Casey Tron are settling with H3, and that they aren't going to court. So let's check this video out because I haven't seen anybody talk about this until literally 19 hours ago, apparently.
Well, boys, today is tomorrow, and Casey Tron, Denims, and Frogan are in the news because we got a couple
Also, go subscribe to this guy. He's so underrated, bro. Like, he needs more attention.
updates. All right, we got to check in on them because, I mean, like, shit is happening. People just aren't talking about it as much. But in the background, H3 is continuing to keep his eye on this lawsuit, even though he's eyeing up other people to add to it. I'm at hell. The first story we're going to be talking about is how Denims and her lawyer actually agrees with H3 on, yeah, maybe we should find out who the people that are the moderators of H3 Snark is, so you can get off my back, Casey. And yesterday, one guy, I guess he wanted to volunteer as tribute, like this is the goddamn Hunger Games or some shit, because he just straight up said that he was the moderator of the top 3 Snark subreddits of H3. Video top right hand corner. If you guys haven't seen that, trust me, that was gonna throw you for a whirl. And of course, Ethan was all over that, just like how you all are all over this channel because we have grown a lot this year, boys. And you know, big thank
Hell
you
yeah.
for 25K, almost 26K, by the way. We're getting super close to that. So thank you all for the support. And
Hell
I just
yeah.
need to, remind you guys, because new fish come into the bowl each and every day, that you have to like and leave a comment. You know what? Leave a fish emoji. Seeing that a lot of people were commenting something yesterday, and I know you guys are going to take that literally. But yeah, join the conversation down below. There's plenty of other fishes to talk to. Everyone in here is nice. Everyone in here has beautiful opinions. Some people have different ones, and that's all right. That's all right. But leave a like and a comment to remain in the fishbowl. And if you're new, subscribe. Let's get the fishbowl to 50K by the end of the year. That's my goal now. We kind of blew past my goal really quickly for this year. So thank you all for being gracious enough to help me, grow this channel. Thank you again. But let's get back to the video. So someone on the H3 subreddit put up this post, generally a bad sign for those being subpoenaed, when both opposing parties agree that expedited discovery to unmask them is warranted. Essentially, this is just Denims and Ethan Klein agreeing that, yeah, I wonder who those mods are on the H3 subreddit.
Yeah, she really just wants to get the court system off of her back, and Ethan specifically. Because she knows she fucked up, bro.
I never met those people before, and you know what? They were the ones that organized this. I bet Denims has on that tinfoil hat inside that courtroom. Judge, the H3 Snark subreddit was the ones that did this to me, alright? I had no part in this. Actually, I'm a good law-abiding citizen. I would never want to steal anything or infringe on anyone's IP. So just a little excerpt from the court documents. Whereas on July 1st, 2025, counsel for parties conducted a telephonic meet and confer regarding the ground and necessity for the application. Whereas counsel for Denims, or Marwa, as we're gonna call it around these parts, agree that I think that's Teddy Fresh Intellect.
Bro, I personally think her name should have actually officially been Jean. It would have made so much more sense.
Or something like that. TI, I'm pretty sure that's basically Ethan Klein's company. Request to seek expedited discovery from Reddit and Discord to obtain personal identifying information of the H3 Snark mods, to name them in the complaint and serve the H3 Snark mods with complaints is warranted under the circumstances. Now, obviously, as you guys can hear, as I walk down the street with a pocket full of pennies, with my broke ass, I am not Ethan Klein, so I'm going to be doing a little speculation here, but I feel like this man might be actually trying his best to go after this Snark subreddit in the sense of he wants the moderators. It's more and more, it seems like he's doing everything in his power to find out who the moderators are, and basically trying to use Denims, Frogan, and Casey Tron as basically scapegoats for the courts to basically force Reddit and Discord's hands to hand over these people's identifying information. And if that is his plan and he really doesn't care about the copyright infringement, it was more or less just a way to get these people into court and force courts to actually find out who the Reddit moderators are, then I don't know. Beautiful gambit, sir? I don't know.
I mean, fair is fair, bro. These people are doing evil shit, and he's just finding a way that he can actually sue them for something, just like as revenge for them doing horrible shit. Because a lot of the shit that they're doing isn't actually illegal, so he had to find some way to get revenge.
I truly do not know. I'm not a lawyer, right, boys. I truly don't know what this man's master plan is. He could also just be like, oh no, it's still Denham's case trying to infro. I'm going to be taking every little penny they got. But also, I'm going to be doing a little victory dance whenever I figure out who the hell those mods are. I'm like, shit, who knows, chat? Who knows? I feel like if my little conspiracy theory was correct, then this is a pretty harebrained scheme. I guess technically, yeah, it would be cheaper for him to sue these three instead of going after just Reddit altogether, because Reddit doesn't want to be on the record just giving out names willy-nilly to get out of lawsuits, right? But also, if they have like a way of just pushing the blame onto someone else, they 100% would just give out names like, oh yeah, that person, there you go away, fuck off. I'm like, if Ethan Klein truly wanted to know who these Reddit mods are, I'm pretty sure Reddit would sell their information to him for a pretty penny. Like, let's all
absolutely
be honest here. That's basically what Reddit's doing right now. Anytime you post anything up there or put any kind of information anywhere near Reddit, they are immediately selling it to the highest bidder. So I'm like, the boy probably could have just found a damn data broker and found out who these people are if he really wanted to. But I don't know. I truly.
Well, I mean, if he threatens to get Reddit or Discord in legal trouble, they're probably just gonna be like, hey, just give him the information. We don't want any problems. Like, I don't want to go through court. Here's the shit. Like,
not know, boys. But the last of the excerpt that the person posted on Twitter says, whereas on July 10th, 2025, Council of TEI sent Council of Denims the proposal subpoenas to Reddit and Discord, to which Council of Denims does not object, which means that bitch agreed. Denims swiftly agreed with, hey, if this is all you want from me, please take it. I do not care. Ethan, please. Look, I'm helping you out. Come on, be a little lenient with me now. Come on. Don't take all my little OF dollars. Now, don't get me wrong. There's really no reason for Denims to try to protect the H3 subreddit mods. I mean, like, technically, they were the ones that kind of got her into this position, but I'm like, so did Sam Baker. Let's all be honest here. But I mean, like, technically, yeah, they did give her the worst idea of just freebooting this. But also at the same time, I mean, like, what does she gain from helping him? Nothing. But also, I'm assuming she gains nothing from not helping him. So yeah, I'm assuming she's just like, all right, cool, do that. Go waste your money on them, please. Leave me alone. Because I'm sure whenever she got served, she realized, oh, this is not internet beef.
yeah.
So I'm sure in media, the people in the comment sections on Twitter and Reddit are basically saying that she basically is trying to push all of this blame onto the Reddit mods, which I'm gonna be honest here, there's still evidence of you saying do not support his video. I'm just saying here, like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, like, I feel like she is the most fucked out of the three for the copyright lawsuit part. Like, she did it the most direct way out of everybody who was, like, getting in trouble for this.
It would be nice to have a little bit more backup whenever you're in a lawsuit, but also, I'm like, if everyone's in the wrong, it's like saying, oh no, judge, I was only the getaway driver. Those two murdered the guy. It's like, you was the getaway driver. Go to jail. What? What? You were a part of the crime. You were an accomplice. So, yeah, it seems like for the most part, Denims is trying her best to shift the blame a little bit. You know, take a little heat off of her back, or at least give herself some time to, I don't know, recuperate, maybe try her best to actually resolve this with Ethan Klein, because obviously the lawsuit is going to be on pause while they subpoena Reddit and Discord for their information. But Denim should really be sitting there thinking about what kind of settlement
Why does their shirt say bitch on it?
she can try to get with H3H3 and realize that the $39,000 in GoFundMe support will not be covering a lawsuit with this man. She needs to sit there and realize you have more to lose than to gain. You really need to settle. Like, I am trying my best to be as rational as a person as I can. There's nothing.
I still think it's genuinely insane. I still think it's genuinely insane that these creators think that they're so entitled that they set up a GoFundMe because they were getting in trouble for something that they did wrong. Like, and they expected people to pay for it. And then when enough people didn't pay for it, they started complaining about it. It's like, that's not how you get people on your side.
She gets, even if she wins, she still just loses money. She loses income, she loses days on stream, she just loses altogether. Even if Ethan Klein has to pay for her lawyer fees, she still loses income from the day she couldn't stream and shit. Like, she just loses. A settlement would do wonders for her, and I'm sure Ethan Klein's settlement wouldn't be monetized.
Or you could be like Casey Tron and Frogan and just not stream after you get served a lawsuit. Like, are you literally dumb? Why would you take time off of the only job that you have that's making you money when you're getting sued? Are the neurons not fuck, I can't even speak. Are the neurons not firing inside of your brain, or like what's going on?
It would just be verbally. Apologize to me, make a video saying you're sorry, you won't do it again.
Like, especially because they think they didn't do anything wrong in their brain, so they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna take like a break and not stream and make money to, like, you know, defend myself. What? You're not gonna you're gonna refuse making money. All right, whatever.
And that's all you really need to do. Brother, put the pride to the side. I'm sorry to say this, but you're a woman. No one gives a
Damn.
No one really cares. No one's gonna be bullying you over this shit. People are gonna be like, oh my god, oh my god, you're so stunning and brave for apologizing. Nothing will change in your life. But brains are not on her side. Let's all be honest here. The easiest and simple thing to do is just swallow your pride, realize, damn, he got me this time. And move on with your life. But for some reason, these people can't. All right, we already know that
SpongeBob Fish
with this lawsuit, get her
basically
absolutely just torn up.
But like, he's better than the SpongeBob Fish, though. Like, if you want to go subscribe to this guy, that'd be cool. He makes drama videos.
Wonder, why is no one supporting me anymore? A woman in need.
Here,
like, at this point, she better be asking Casey trying to put one of those little protection spells on her. Yes, for some reason, Casey Tron is now doing TikTok protection spells to protect her from H3H3 and his lawsuit. Woman, that's not how this works. I don't understand how she thinks.
Wait, should I just start posting the link in chat every time I watch a video? I'm gonna start doing
Wavelength.
I think that's another moral thing that I can do to, like, because I am reacting to their content and they're giving me content, so I might as well help give them success as well.
Usually whenever we talk about wavelengths, we're talking about like music or audio in general. We're not talking about magic, because guess what? It doesn't exist here. If you can't explain how it works, I don't know how else to tell you. It probably doesn't exist. But yeah, here's Casey Tron manifesting a, I guess, W in court. I've seen sports fans look less pathetic trying their best to get a W from their team.
What I am about to do now And this is really important that I do this. I'm about to do a protection spell on myself against Ethan Klein.
That protection spell did not work.
I'm going to be summoning protective energies to try to just keep you safe during this time. Protect us from Ethan Klein. Protect us from his wife. Protect us.
I feel bad for the Morton Salt Company for having to be affiliated with this video.
From
I am so sorry,
All
Salt
Dan.
Company.
Dan, protect us from Epstein. Protect us.
From Epstein? The fuck are you even saying, bro? Damn, that sound effect was so delayed.
Diddy Dan, protect us from AB. Protect us from Olivia. Protect us from the
Wait, is she talking about Dan Saltman? Is that why she poured a bunch of salt around herself? I don't know, to be fair, I don't know who Diddy Dan is, but the only people I can think of named Dan that she might be talking about is Dan Clancy, which would be hilarious, or Dan Saltman, because those are the only two Dans that I can think of. Unless she's talking about, like, Danny Phantom or some shit.
H3 podcast and all of the affiliates. We need your protection, goddess. Shimanana, Shananina, Lalabana, Bararasa. Help us. Shiminanana, Ashamanani Samanasha, Ashamanani Shamanasha. Protect us.
Alright.
Ethan Klein. Protect us from his wife.
What is with all the fucking fart sound effects? Why does she think that's actually funny? Like... Oh my god. Should I just start putting fart sound effects instead of sound effects like this?
Oh, ow, ow, oh, Pete, get it now! Oh, Pete, no!
Like, which one's funnier to you, bro?
Protect us from the viewers of the H3 podcast, the wicked, evil viewers of the H3 podcast.
I'm
Wishing
sorry for
people
being an evil
harm,
person.
Wishing women harm. Wishing mothers, sisters, daughters harm. All of the incel energy infesting the
Oh,
interwebs
there's the
right
I word
now.
again.
We call upon your protection from it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, if you think that's a bit, I have a plot of
Like, is she doing a demonic spell as a protection spell? Cause I hate to break it to you, but Satan doesn't protect you. Like, that's just not how it works.
land in Iceland for you. And don't worry, I own the deed to it, my guy. Just go ahead and wire me $30,000 and it's gonna be generating you $2 million in a week. I'm gonna say, I was at first also thinking, oh yeah, this is probably a bit, but then she like kept speaking, and then I was just like, oh wait, no, this is her. She actually believes the Morton salt that she poured around her is
I knew it was Morton Salt, bro. I have the same container.
going to protect her against the federal government. Like, woman, you're in a lawsuit. What are we doing here? But we expect nothing less from Casey Tron. All right, Chad, this woman's been lost her damn mind, and we know the reason for it. All right, she refuses to take a damn tea break. All right, for some reason, daily, all damn day, she has to just be touched by the orb of confusion. Now, from time to time, I like touching the orb my damn self, but also I have to emphasize time to time. This bitch is every damn minute she is touching that damn orb. Like, chat, this video is pure TikTok brain rot. This is someone that literally has nothing to do with it. This is someone that hasn't even worked in general in their life. Like, my guy, if you stacked a box for even a day, you would be like, oh, hell no, I ain't doing no damn.
Yeah, you know what's actually crazy to think about is, like, there's some content creators that have never worked an actual job in their life. And I'm just like, dude, I've been working since I was 19. And I've had like 5 jobs already. Like, what?
Protection spell, protect me from my responsibilities in life. This bitch is out here trying to get protected from her own responsibilities. She's like, please, protection spell, keep the accountability away. Don't make me take responsibilities for my actions. Protection spell, help. She should have never wasted her one protection spell on this bullshit. At least ask for protection against heart disease because we know the way she is living. Whew,
Yo, what's
that
up,
is a heavy-set girl. Let's just say
Siamese
that's a
Jordan?
big bitch. She probably did a manifestation spell to get a man in her life, and they gave her the most bummiest.
I'm pretty good. How are you?
They say you never said which specific man. Now you said you needed companionship. You never say you needed love. Casey Tron is peak internet degeneracy. All right,
Truth.
they need to do a study on this woman. How does brain rot and copious amount of turn you into just this? Like, this woman probably never stops scrolling. As soon as she turns off the stream, instantly the scroll starts, all right? And it doesn't stop until she falls asleep. And even in her sleep, she's doing the little thumb movement. She's doing it without even knowing. And I'm gonna be honest here. I truly do not think this woman.
Are you on Twitch? Yeah.
Like, let's all be honest here, Chad. This woman probably stank. I mean, just nasty. All right. And sweat. That is her perfume. Is her weed, sweat, and a little bit of booty juice, because you know she cannot wipe properly. After you get to a certain amount of poundage, it's just futile.
Like, now we're just harassing for no reason. Like she deserves the criticism. Do you stream daily? Yeah. She deserves the criticism, but like, I mean, yeah. She doesn't look great, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect my life.
It's a futile effort trying to get down there. I'm like, hell, if she just didn't eat for a day, she probably would just knock off at least 20 pounds. Hell, her struggling to wipe her own probably burned a couple calories a damn self. Oh man, but you know what? I will say one thing. Casey Tron, out of all 3 of these people, actually has, real connections. She just has to pick up the phone. Ask for any kind of help from any of her, I guess, streamer friends, quote unquote, or I guess YouTube friends as well. She has been on these platforms for a hot minute, all right? So she has connections to people that could help her.
You're from the UK?
Anissa,
I'm from America.
Ida's wife, donated to only Casey Tron out of all 3 of them. So someone posted on to the H3H3 Productions subreddit, reminder that Anissa only donated to Casey Tron. She donated $1,000, which we're gonna get into a future video of. Maybe she should have kept that $1,000, but that's gonna be
no. She only donated to Casey Tron because she had the least amount of money being donated to her, which is kind of funny.
Video. She donated $1,000 to Casey Tron's GoFundMe using her name, not anonymously. She tweeted it out, begging everyone to support Casey's fund. As far as I remember, she didn't ask people to support Denims or Frogan. She definitely didn't donate herself, since we know she would use her name versus staying anonymous. I was thinking she finally saw that those people absolutely despise her and Ian for bringing in so much new support to H3. She came out in support of fraudulent CPS calls and child marriage just to defend Frogan/Denims. And they said basically nothing to defend her outside of their normal Ethan pot shots. Despite people harassing her on Twitter, clearly being fallen iDubbbz fans, she definitely is getting a lot of hate and very little support. There's a theory going around now that they're just broke. We're gonna get into that in a future video. Top right hand corner as soon as I upload it. But I don't think I believe that. Maybe she just identified with how many times Casey used the word incel in her fundraising efforts. So yeah, Nisa, Jomha, and KZTron, two peas in a pod, no accountability for any of their actions, and now they're reaping what they're sowing, trying their best to manifest any kind of solution to their problems, when in reality they just have to face the fire. Something that Frogan isn't doing, because that woman has been AFK, boys. Alright, she put up her little GoFundMe and just ran away from the internet. This woman is gone. I don't know where she's at. No one knows where she's at. Alright, boys. But we do have a slight update on her. Not her whereabouts. I'm surprised that somehow people haven't spotted her as like Bigfoot yet. But I'm assuming it's because she's in hiding. Because someone put on to the H3 subreddit. Yeah, I know we got a lot of H3 subreddit little posts today. But someone put up there, Frogan's still not served? I may be misinterpreting, but from this, it looks like Diddums and KZTron have both been served, plus filed for extensions just before the due date. Frogan, on the other hand, seemingly still has not even been served. Dodging it? Selling behind the scenes? Can someone more familiar with the legal process?
Wait, are we sure she hasn't been served? Because that doesn't sound right. I thought we already heard about this happening before.
Chime in. I'm like, it is true that this woman has just been gone.
Oh
Frogan
my God.
has been AFK, alright? MIA, missing. This woman has left the damn server.
What fucking
Now,
AI
the
made
difference
that
between,
image?
You know, Denims and KZTron versus Frogan is Denims and KZTron technically have careers up here, right? They both make, you know, a couple thousand, like at least a $10,000 a month off of Twitch. This is their income. Frogan, on the other hand, she was trying to be a streamer and has failed horribly. I'm like, chat, this woman has been shouted out by so many people, by Hassan's Orbiters, Denims, KZTron, them damn selves. She has been on like major platforms. She has been to TwitchCon with her own event at TwitchCon, and yet she still was struggling to pull over 100 viewers. I think she took the hint that no one wants to watch her ass, and she probably has found
Damn.
a new job or a real job in general. And we can't even say it's for the reasons of like, oh no.
Wait, that would actually be insanely based. Wait.
Base?
That'd be insanely based if she actually did go get a job. Because she realized no one wanted to actually watch her. That would be insane.
This is insane, dude.
There we go.
She's just ugly, because objectively, if she lost weight, she wouldn't be, right? She could look better. She's not as hideous as KZTron, let's all be honest here. I'm like, she's not that bad. She doesn't have the worst personality out of all three of them. I mean, like, KZTron objectively has the worst, but also she is the most manic, so it is kind of funny watching her. I'm not even gonna
Did he just say... Alright, bro, I don't agree with this. Frogan definitely has the worst personality. I'm sorry.
lie. Denims is the most boring. That woman is legit just watching paint dry. You are legit staring at only one section of the screen at a time, and you know what section I'm talking about.
True.
Like, Frogan has kind of a personality, and she also isn't the ugliest out of all three of them, but it's sad to say that she is the most just unliked, right? No one just likes her in general. Even people that are on her side don't like her. So I'm assuming that she finally got the hint of, you have had every chance. She has had every single chance to become a content creator, and it just has not worked out. And it's time to find real work, right? Because, like, chat, if I was in any of their positions, I was a 10K Andy, all right? I would just be a 10K Andy in general. But if I was in Frogan's position, I would be top 1% streamer. This woman has had every single chance to just blow up, and it's not even like she squandered it. She tried her best. it just didn't work out. Her story of being, or I guess trying to become a content creator, is the most tragic out of almost any and everyone. She has had every opportunity and it just has not manifested. Now, I don't know what kind of real job this woman has. It's probably a remote job because for some reason no one's found her yet to serve her papers. Just nowhere out there, all right? I'm sure she even has the damn DoorDash driver do a special knock so she knows it's the DoorDash driver and not the damn person trying to serve her papers.
The person's trying to serve the papers just needs to do the special knock, which is most likely. It's most likely that one.
But
You
who
know,
knows?
old,
Maybe
reliable.
she contacted H3H3 and he's and her are trying to figure out a settlement together because he definitely knows he's not getting no money out of her. That bitch is broke. All right. If Casey trying to say that she is poor, Frogan is destitute. All right. She don't even know how she paying the bills. And usually H3 is very adamant at making sure to make follow-up content on a lot of the lawsuit content. And he just has not been talking about Frogan at all. So I'm sure he just doesn't care that she didn't get served because they're either working it out or he's like, I'm like, shit, she gonna get kicked out one of these days now. She ain't been on stream in about them near 3-4 months. Like, god damn, bitch making no dollars. But I think this commenter in the, post underneath it, sums up what probably is happening. But, we don't know. Maybe she is on the run, on the land. Maybe she did reach out to him to settle. It would be the smartest thing to do. And she seems to be the only one taking it seriously by shutting up and not further incriminating herself. I remember Ethan mentioning that he was learning a lot of things behind the scenes, but he stressed it didn't necessarily mean anyone came forward. If they are negotiating, I doubt he'd draw attention to it to reduce further harassment on her end. Well, I just feel like that's a little selfish, isn't it? I think as a community, we deserve to know what the hell the outcome of this shit is. We need to know if she settled, how ridiculous was the settlement.
Wait, so the title was clickbait then? Like, we don't know that they're settling. Alright.
Did you make her do like a damn backflip? No, he made her lose weight. She comes back, she's skinny. He's like, actually, I put her on a beauty regimen and a weight loss program. That's his settlement. He paid for her to get healthy. But that's way more favorable than what H3H is going to do to Hassan's top moderator. Because, oh my god, H3H3, he...
Damn, that thumbnail is horrifying. I'm sorry.
is planning to do some devious shit to this person. Boys, click this video right here to find out how fucked is this guy. But other than that, don't forget to like.
Guys. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, chat. Also, fuckedup.com, code Tony2020. Try the new fucking flavor, bro. I swear it's good. Tiki Summer. Shit's so fire. Anyways, I'll see y'all later, chat. Like and subscribe.